My new training program, the Performance Blueprint. Honestly, I think it's an awesome program and it's cheap, 10 quid a week. It's too cheap. Anyway, it's an online program using weekly undulating periodization. I really like weekly undulating periodization because it's the right amount of variation. The training style will change every week, whereas daily undulating periodization, the training style changes every day. And if you're chopping and changing too much, it's quite hard to measure progress. And on the other end is block periodization, where you could be with a certain training style for 3 months, and it can get a little bit boring. So weekly undulating periodization is a great middle ground. Also, it has a little bit less fatigue attached to it. The Performance Blueprint is a 4-week repeating cycle. It's a week of hypertrophy, where you're trying to stimulate some new muscle growth. In the workout, your muscles are going to be burning, and the next day, you're going to be in some pain. You know when you can't walk after a session? Oh, like that. Week 2 is strength, so it's heavier weight, less repetitions per set. Usually a little bit less variation as well. And we're going to be using compound lifts, stuff like bench press, squat, RDL, maybe deadlift. These compound lifts help the new muscle you've created communicate with each other. And also you'll notice that there's longer recovery in between the sets. Week 3 is conditioning, like CrossFit style workouts, loads of barbell circuits, loads of box jumps. Really hard stuff actually, I've never really been that good at it. But what you find is after doing these conditioning circuits for a little while, your tolerance to work is a little bit higher and you have a little bit more gas in the tank. And week 4 is athletics. This is the stuff I really like. Eccentric, dynamic, explosive, plyometric. The stuff that really helps you convert the gym strength over into your sport. So as opposed to just being gym strong, you'll be athletically strong. There'll be intervals throughout the month where I deem necessary, maybe not after a lower body hypertrophy session, but you'll see them all over the place. And it's really important that you do them because, like I said with the conditioning stuff, your tolerance to work will be higher. And you can choose whatever piece of cardio equipment you want for these intervals. A treadmill, a salt bike, a ski erg, a rower, an indoor bike, whatever's the most relevant to you. So the monthly pattern will be repeated, the cycle will be repeated, but each month there'll be different workouts and different exercises. So it keeps everything really fresh and interesting. And the program is app-based, which is the modern way of doing things. And the app is really easy to use and really clear. Each workout has a title, giving you an insight to what you're going to be working in that session, whether it be back and biceps or horizontal explosive power. And each workout is clearly listed with the exercises I want you to do. Also, it'll say how many sets I want, how many reps I want, and how much recovery you're going to be taking in between those sets. Each exercise has a video demonstration of me doing it and also a written description with a few hints and tips on how to do it. And on my laptop, I can see when you've been in the gym or when you haven't, and maybe give you a kick up the arse, and I can also see what type of weights you're moving and how everything's going. Now, I'm not doing weekly check-ins with you. It takes too much time, but there's something even better, which is the message function on the app. You can message me every day if you want, some people do, and I like it to be informal. I want you to reach out and say, man, that workout was hard, or I enjoyed that one, or I struggled with this exercise, and I spend about 2 hours every day on my laptop just replying to these messages, as opposed to a 20-minute call and you've only got me for that 20 minutes and you better get out every question you've got. I just like it to be simple, informal communication, and this program will get you to a very decent level of athleticism. Each week has 3 or 4 workouts, usually 3, but sometimes you'll find that 4th one to do if you can. Following a program really has some energy to it, especially if you know someone's looking at your progress on the laptop. If you're brand new to the gym, you've never been to the gym before, this probably isn't the program for you. Go and hire your local trainer for a few sessions first. Also, if you're carrying any major injuries at the moment, it's probably not the best time to start a program. And when you sign up to the Performance Blueprint, you'll be put into a week-long preparatory phase, which is just a couple of random workouts to help you learn how to use the app before going into the full program. That'll also give you the opportunity to reach out to me with any questions you have. Sign up, start training today. It's going to be good.